Yeah, it'll work for now. So this is actually the most weight I can load on these dumbbells, unless we throw a 45 on here, which I don't want to do because then our range of motion is going to be severely reduced, I believe. So this is uh, 2.5 more pounds than last week. So next week, if it goes up again, we might stay here and just do more reps, or add a set, or we might have to switch to a barbell, which the range of motion with that will be a little reduced because I'd be coming up and hitting this instead of just going back as far as I can. But we can progress that one over time. So we'll just see what it does. But I was just mentioning it. All right, all right. 9 reps here. All right. I think there's only 2 or 3 sets here. I'm gonna set the mic right here. So that first video was at 4K, 25 frames per second. This one's at 4K, 60 frames per second. Thought it was going to be a little bit darker because the last video I posted, it was 5 a.m. or something, so it was very dark in here. So I thought the video came out a little dark. But let's get this going. Last set, 9 reps. I caught it. I could have probably went a little more controlled on that, but that's all right. Let's move on. So I actually forgot to hit record on the first set. This is my second set. The only thing I said was I can't remember if I was using wide grip on this or like a little bit closer than wide, but I'm sticking with the as wide as I can go today at least. I'll need to check that. The last video on the last set of the dumbbell curls or dumbbell rows, the frames per second was at 60, but you could see the light flutter on the back of my shirt from that light I got. So on this video, it's at, I should have might not have fixed it. Whatever, so it's either at 30 or 60 on this one, but on the next one, it's going to be 30 for sure, frames per second. 10 reps here, let's get it. This is 5 more pounds than last week. All right, dumbbell curls. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. The app wants me to do lower reps in set 2 and set 3, but what I'm going to do is shoot for 15. If I can't get it, then I'll rep match set it. That way, just even across the board, give a little bit of pump. God dang. All right. Oh, and this was 30 frames per second with this light. So we'll see what looks best. Now, this is 4K, 30 frames per second with the exposure all the way down or up or whatever the hell makes it darker or whatever. And I really only wanted to play with the exposure so that neon light wouldn't be so just bright so you could actually see it. And you can if I turn the exposure to where it is now, but I wasn't sure how much, what this would look like. So I thought, well, we'll just go ahead and do a set here. 1, 2. 6. 8. 1. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Anyways, one more set here. And we'll keep messing around with the video stuff or whatever. This video will probably look crazy to some people because I went from 25, 60, 30 frames per second with the light, the exposure's up and down, whatever. We're figuring out, we're testing shit out. All right, let's get another 15. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! 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 Fuck yeah! So this is just dumbbell wrist curls, 3 sets here. Then I have hanging knee leggers. I'm not gonna make you watch all 3 sets of this. I'll just show a set of this and show a set of hanging leg raises, and then we'll move on. It will be the end, or fucking. Well, you might get a pose down. I don't know. I think it's 12, 15, 13 reps here, maybe 12. But yeah, let's go. I'll do 15. All right. I hope that looks good. So, real quick before I do these hanging knee raises, two things actually. Those pull downs, I don't know why I had it. Why it was like, oh, I don't know what grip I was using. I've got normal grip. It's pull downs normal grip as the exercise selection. So next week we'll go back to the normal grip because that's what we started. That's what the exercise is. Now I did note that I did wide grip today. Secondly, all those other exposures, is that what I'm calling it or whatever? Yeah, all the other exposures were at -2. This one's at -1. As you can see, that's still bright as shit. But whatever, just saying it. So I think the move is probably 4K, 30 frames per second, exposure -1. But let's do some hanging knee raises. 12 reps, I think. But last week I had a lot of cramping going on, so we'll see how this feels today. But I also had that bench underneath of me, so, you know. All right, just 9 there. Man, you know, the reason why I do hanging knee raises instead of leg raises is because anytime I put my feet out in front of me like that, flutter kicks, whatever, kills my low back. But I was starting to feel it there. You could probably see me shaking a little bit on the way back down. Let's just keep talking and I'll do another 9 or whatever. Fuck. What do I say? Just watch me flex. Just trying to be as big as Joey Zatsberry. He's got 100 pounds on me though, and I'm still going down. Oh, I was 192.4 this morning. The goal weight right now is 185, but really the goal body fat percentage is about, give or take, 15%. But, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. If I get down to 185 and, you know, I'm not at that 15%, say I'm at 18%, I'll probably take a month at maintenance and then continue to cut down. I want to be at least 15% before I start bulking up, unless somebody that knows more than me says something, you know, like, hey, you know, actually, you could do this, or that, and the other. And maybe once I get down to 185, I'll go get a DECA scan or something, or a pinch test, whatever. I haven't been 180 pounds since 2019. Actually, in October around October, November of 2019 is when I started working out with my powerlifting buddies, and I went from 180 to 220 in a year. It's currently the end of September. The Microfactor app says roughly early December I'll be 185, but honestly my expenditure has been going up as I've been losing weight. I'm eating a lot more food, but I'm losing a lot more weight too. So, the lowest I've been since that 2019 is 192, and that was me cutting down for I think that was my last powerlifting meet, the 192 weight class or whatever. Normally I was at 220 competing in that weight class. And that was a tough cut to get down to. I was spitting and everything, and it was like on the cusp. Like, couldn't have been more perfect. But I also think I was a lot tinier, still fatter too at that point in time. So currently I'm in a lot better shape than I was then. Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My gut's not happy with me right now. Let's go. Let's get this done. And then I'm gonna run away. All right, let's go.